It's time for story time with Auntie Jen. I'm here with a couple of my friends to share with you a story called The Easter Egg Artists. Are you ready? It's by Adrienne Adams. There are abbots, and then there are abbots. These abbots are rabbits. The rabbit abbots make the designs on Easter eggs. Their son Orson thought he wanted to be an artist too. He was going to try to help with the eggs next Easter. Father Abbot looked at the picture Orson had made to show what he could do. Well, he said to Mother Abbot, it's not bad for 5 minutes' work, but look at him out there. He's forgotten all about it. Remember, he's still a youngster and he needs to play, said Mother Abbot. That's what I mean. He may not be much help. I don't know if you can see in the picture, but he's outside playing. It's fun to go outside and play. The abbots ordered 100 dozen eggs to be delivered in January. We should be back from our vacation by then, Father Abbot said, and we will have plenty of time to finish painting the eggs by Easter. It's already October, Mother Abbot said. We should leave soon if we want to get south before the cold weather comes. First, the car needs painting, said Father Abbot. Not the whole thing, Orson said, just the rusty parts. I'll do it. When he saw the grin on his father's face and said, well, at least I'll help. Let's make the car and trailer look like Easter eggs. Great idea, said Father Abbot. They worked together, covering the rusty spots with their special designs. There they are, painting the car. How do you think it's going to turn out? Then, oh, look how pretty the car is. Then off the abbots went on their trip. They took along everything they would need for camping and their paints and brushes too, just in case. Wow, said Orson after a while. People really like the way we painted the car. Everybody's looking. Dad, how do you make purple, red and blue together? Right, said Father Abbot. Fasten your seatbelt. See, it's no wonder everybody was looking at the car. Look how pretty it is. The abbots drove south and farther south, looking for nice weather and a place to set up camp. At last, they reached the warm sea. Orson had never seen so much water. They set up camp and spent long days on the beach. Orson wore his red life belt. He galloped in the sand and splashed in the sea. Mother and Father Abbot drew portraits of everyone who wanted to pay for them. When the abbots had had enough of that, they went traveling again, just poking around. People were always offering them jobs because of the beautiful designs on their car and trailer. So there they are, playing at the beach. They even decorated the outside of an entire house. Orson did all the high parts. It was easy for him to keep his balance on the slanting roof, and he liked looking down out over the trees. A plane advertising the county fair buzzed the house. The pilot landed and came to get a closer look. Well, naturally, he wanted his plane decorated. Oh, wow, Orson yelled. Father Abbot said. Shouldn't the decorations be on the bottom? People look up at a plane. Top and bottom, the pilot said. I do aerobatics. What's that? Orson asked. I make the plane tumble over and over in the sky. Orson shivered with delight. He worked hard decorating the plane. Maybe the pilot would take him for a ride in the sky if he liked the designs. He did. Orson and the pilot circled over the Abbot camp. Orson has really changed, Father Abbot said. Keeping his mind on his work until it's finished, he's growing up fast. It helps when people notice what you do and enjoy it, Mother Abbot said. It seems to work that way. When we were in town shopping this afternoon, we were asked if we would decorate the bridge over the river. Orson spoke right up and said we'd be glad to, and on the way home, he asked me if he could do it all by himself. Fine, said Mother Abbott. We'll have fun just watching for a change. Everybody came to watch. Orson loved it. He was busy for a long time, but he never got tired. It was January when he finished, and the Abbotts had to hurry home and start painting the Easter eggs. Would Orson be able to settle down and work in the studio after all that had happened? Would he be interested in painting Easter eggs? 100 dozen, Father Abbott said to himself. That's 1,200 eggs. 600 apiece if we have to do them all without Orson's help. The eggs were there when the Abbotts got home. Goose eggs, duck eggs, chicken eggs, and ostrich eggs, too. It was the ostrich eggs that got Orson interested. He tried one, and another, and another. Soon he was working as hard as he had worked on the bridge. He was having a wonderful time. Which do you think were the largest of the eggs? He was having a wonderful time because he had invented comic Easter eggs. People wanted to buy them faster than he could paint them. His parents finally had to start helping him to keep up with the orders. Father Abbott was forever on the telephone, ordering more eggs or taking new orders. Orson was laughing. Whoever finds this is going to get a shock. So can you see the funny eggs at the bottom of the page? He made funny faces on them. Comic Easter eggs. Who would have thought? Easter came at last. The orders had been filled and shipped out. The only eggs left were for the Abbotts' annual Easter egg hunt. The little rabbits of the neighborhood were eager and waiting. The Abbotts, all three of them, hid the eggs the night before by flashlight. The next morning, Mother and Father Abbott were tired and sleepy, but not Orson. He was up and out. He climbed into a tree where he could watch the little ones hunt the eggs. His parents couldn't resist. They had to get up and look out the window once. Well, was all Father Abbott could say, and Mother Abbott smiled sleepily. Look at all the little rabbits hunting the Easter eggs that they hid for them, and he's up in the tree watching. Isn't that great? Has anybody ever done anything nice for you like that? During the day, the spring weather grew warm. Mother and Father Abbott were taking it easy outdoors. Where's Orson? Mother Abbott wondered. He was working on something in the studio a while ago, Father Abbott said, but no telling where he might be now. Orson Abbott, the Easter egg artist, Mother Abbott said fondly. Yes, Father Abbott said, and car artist and house artist and airplane and bridge. Don't look now, Mother Abbott said, but flagpole too. And that's the story of the Abbotts, the Easter egg artists. Happy Easter!